Hi everybody, welcome back to Petra's Happy Place. My name is Petra. I apologize, there's something making my throat kind of like dry and I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, this morning, and it is morning here while I'm filming, and I would like to share answers to some questions that have been passed around, and I'm not sure what it's called. I'm going to call it Spring Fling 2020 or 2020 Spring Fling, something like that. They're just questions to answer about this time of year, okay? So, before I get started, I know you probably want to actually watch this to see if it's something that you want to watch. If you don't mind watching the whole thing and subscribing and liking, and if you want to share it, that'll be great too. I am about, I think at this point, I think I'm like 7 away from my next threshold, which is 750, and I plan on doing another giveaway when I get to 750. So if you want to pop over there, that'd be really great, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so here we go with the questions. Does your yarn or color choice change with the season? I would say it hadn't in the past, but now definitely. In the past, I'd always used acrylic because that's all that I ever had or I ever really knew about. And the last year or so, I've really started coming into learning more about different fibers. And so, yes, my choice has changed. I love working with bamboo cotton blend or bamboo. I've recently been turned on to milk fiber, which is amazing. But more the lighter weight, even like 1, 2, and 3 weights. In the past, I've only really used 4 weight, and I really am enjoying those thinner yarns. And it used to be that the really thin crochet threads and things like that hurt my wrist, but lately it hasn't been. So yes, I change the yarn. Color choices, do I change color choices? Yeah, I think I do. I think I definitely do more pastels and bright colors. As you can see, I mean, I like certain colors year round, blues, purples, and gray. I think I use all year round. I love the color, but I think I tend to go with more like reds and oranges and yellows and those kinds of colors in the summer. And then in the winter, fall and winter, I stick with more taupes and grays and blacks and browns and more autumnal oranges and burgundies and things like that. So, okay, what spring, summer colors do you like best? Okay, I would say personally, I love lavenders and purples, white, turquoise blue. Now, those are colors that I love to wear. Colors that are just out there in general, spring, summer colors. Teals, turquoise, purple, any shade of purple. I love pinks. I'm not really an orange person, but I've started, as you can see, I'm doing a project over here that's got some orange, and I'm really kind of digging it lately. So, yeah, I'm liking all different kinds of colors. What is your favorite fiber to use in the spring? Again, I love bamboo. I love cotton, lightweight cotton. I don't really do a whole lot with kitchen cotton, even though I have a lot of it and I need to start doing some more dish rags and things like that. But cotton, bamboo, milk fibers, lightweight acrylic. And those are my favorites. What is your favorite item to crochet for this spring? Tops, wearables. Tops and wearables. I have made so far this year, I think I've made 4 or 5 new tops. Love, love, love. Can never have too many. Well, maybe you can, because they take up more room, so you won't be able to have as much space in your closet. But I'm also going to make some lightweight shawls and wraps. I think those are going to come in really handy, both single color and multicolor. When it comes to where I want to be outside a little bit more often in the evening, then I can throw something around my shoulders, after the sun goes down. Okay, is there a space in your home you want to organize, and what are your goals for that space? That's a very good question, because I live in a single wide, well, it's not single, it's a little bit bigger. It's in between a double wide and a regular mobile home, and there's not a whole lot of space. I rent, so I can't do too much, and right now we are flowing over. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff everywhere. What space do I want to organize? Oh my goodness, every space, every inch of this place. I want to focus on my closet, and during this downtime that we're having right now, I really am focusing on my closet. I got some space bags to kind of pare down because I have my closet. The master closet is really just mine. Hubby's got some stuff hanging, but mostly it's mine. I keep all the extra linens. I keep notebooks and yarn. I mean, it's stuffed full. So I need to organize that, take out stuff that's not going to fit my clothing, get rid of stuff, really pare down and get that organized a little bit better, so I can free up under the bed, so I can start storing yarn underneath my bed and get it out of Mama's house. Okay, but yeah, all of the different spaces in my house, hallway, living room, kitchen cabinets, everything, I want to try to go through and pare down. Yeah, I want to get stuff together for my stepson to be able to use when he gets out on his own. I want to put together some bins from kitchen, everywhere, every room. I want to get rid of some stuff and pare down, so that when and if we ever do move, hopefully it's a when, not an if, we do move, it will be not as difficult for that whole process. I mean, I've seen what Charlie's going through right now from Have a Yarn with Charlie, and I don't want to do all that. So, number 6, when cleaning out your stash, what do you do with the yarn you don't want? Number 1, yarn I don't want? What does that mean? I want all yarn. I don't care if it's not something I'll work with. I still use it. But yarn I prefer not to work with. I usually give it to somebody who does want to use it. But I don't ever throw anything away, and I don't have any place to donate it. Well, I'm donating it to somebody who wants to use it. So I guess that's what I would say. Is there a charity in your area that you support? Tell us about it. At this point, my answer is no. I don't have any specific charity that I support. I would love to be able to start working with a nursing home or an assisted living facility. But at this point, no, I don't have any. I've got in my mind ideas that I want to do. I've started a stack of stuff that I'd like to donate but I haven't actually done it yet because number one, I don't have enough put together for it, and number two is that now with everything shut down or shut up, I don't have a chance to talk to anybody about it. So, do you want to increase your physical activity? If so, how? Again, physical activity? No. And I will be honest with you. I'm honest with you. I'm not an active person. I'm not an active person. That's just me. That's why I had gained so much weight, because I'm not active. And the only reason that keto worked for me is because I followed it to the, I don't care about the muscle. I know it's really bad. It's getting harder and harder for me to lose weight at my age, but I'm just not an active person. I would love to be able to go out for walks, but number one, time. Number two, allergies. I can make excuses. But I just not active. So how many whips do you have on the go, and how many will you finish? Well, right now, currently, I have, I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And one is going to be ongoing through all year, and so I'm not going to finish it this spring. All the others, yes, I want to finish. So I do want to finish 3 whips. This one that I've got here, I also have the top that I'm going to be picking. I've got my project, and I have my temperature blanket. That's it. That's all I've got on the hook. And I am so proud of myself, y'all. I am so proud of myself, because if you've been following me for any length of time, I have at least 6. That's just how I've been. But nope, y'all are picking one project at a time. Let's see here. Number 10. What new project do you want to start, and why? Well, I want to start all of them, but I am containing myself because I want to finish projects. So I've started projects, cut back, started, cut back. And so now I'm down to these 4, and hopefully at some point, I will only have my temperature blanket and 1 other project. Hopefully that will be all that I have on the hook at any given time. And as soon as that one project ends, another one starts. So there's another project. Now, getting closer to fall, I might start increasing. Oh, and I will say, I do try to do 1 hat a week for Hat Not Hate. I've only got 2 of them, but I will start doing those because those are really, especially now in downtime, it's only take me a day, a couple hours to make a hat. So hopefully I can get some hats made. So even if they're just the same pattern, I want to have them made so I can donate them. Okay, so number 11. What is the oldest yarn in your stash, and why haven't you used it? Well, I'm going to say there's 1 yarn, and I didn't bring it with me, but I would say all of my crochet thread. I have like a big tub full of crochet thread, because at one point, I guess it's probably about, I want to say 15 years ago, I went through a phase. I was crocheting a lot of doilies and real fine, intricate things. And so I was actually going to be making a huge queen size bedspread, and I got 4 little motifs made, and I went, no, I'm not going to be making that big of an item ever. Not with thread anyway. So, yeah, that's old, okay? Another one that I'm going to consider old, oh, and why haven't I used it yet? Only because um, I I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to use it. I just haven't decided how and what kind of projects I want to make with it yet. Because now I'm doing a lot more of this uh, okay, number one weight. I don't know if it's super fine. I don't know if it's considered lace weight, feather weight. I don't know. Anyway, um, I when I was in Germany about oh goodness, it's been, I think, 8 years now that I was in Germany. I bought some wool, a wool blend, and I don't even remember. I mean, it was in a little store, and I bought 5 skeins of it, and I haven't used it yet because I don't know. I want to make something, but I just don't know what I want to make with it. It's itchy. I found out now it's itchy. It feels soft, when you put it on your face, but if you're going to wear it, it's got a lot of wool in it. And I didn't pay much for it at all. I think I paid like, oh goodness, maybe $2 maybe a skein. And they're good size skeins, but I just haven't done anything with it. Anyway, then if you want to count stuff that my cousin gave me, well, that's been in like I don't know how long it's been in storage. So I don't know, it's old. And I haven't used it because it's all 4-weight, and I put all my 4-weight yarn away for a while. Okay, so that's that. And then number 12, how do you keep your yarn clean? I don't attempt to keep my yarn clean. The yarn that's in storage is in space bags and vacuum sealed. So I guess that would be the way I keep it clean. Yarn that is displayed or on my shelves, I not work with it, but I'm like moving it around often enough where it doesn't collect a whole lot of dust. And there's others that are in drawers or bins or something like that, and for the most part dust free, so dust doesn't accumulate. So that's what I do. And then how do I wash or crochet my items? The items that I've made in the past that I have crocheted, and that I have washed, they've mostly been acrylic or cotton blend, or cotton. My cotton, like dishcloths and stuff, first I soak my dishcloths in vinegar to set the color. Then I wash them, regular hot water, and dry them in the dryer. Same with my tops that I have washed. I put them in a little lingerie bag, and I put it in. I put it on either delicate cycle or like a light permanent press cycle, and then put it in the dryer. And usually I don't dry them completely. I'll like put a towel on the bed and then lay the garment down so that it will air dry. Let's see here. 14. What is your number one spring cleaning tip? I'm going to say try to have fun. That really to me is important. So I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I try to make a game of it, or I try to like have a reward system or something that, if I'm working in my yarn space and rearranging and cleaning, and that's fun, what's not fun about it? I love that. When I when I'm cleaning out my kitchen cupboards or, you know, stuff like that, and down, you know, paring down some stuff, I discover new things that maybe, or new, like a new bowl, not a new bowl, but a bowl I haven't used in a while that I really love the color of, and I bought, and, you know, I think, oh, wow, I remember this. So I'll pull stuff out, and, yeah, and I'll use it, you know, and that to me is fun. If I'm going through my bookshelves, I'm paring down, I'm going, oh, I forgot I had that book, or, oh man, I meant to pull that out for so and so, or I meant to, you know. So it's kind of all fun to me, and I'm a little OCD. You would never guess it. You would never guess it. Looking, but inside here, both of my parents are perfectionists. I mean, perfectionists. I remember growing up, okay, I was like 9, 10, 11, 12, in that age range, and my job was to wash the dishes. And if my dad came back and saw a streak on it, if there was a particle of food on the back of a plate, he would put it back in the water. He said, do it again. Do it again. And I went, okay. Dad was military. It had to be spit shine perfect. I mean, he used to tell us how he was down on his hands and knees with a toothbrush, cleaning stuff around the toilet, everywhere. I mean, it had to be clean. Okay, I'm not like that, but I still have that in here. Help me. Oh, yeah, hubby doesn't really care for that, but that's how I am. Yeah, so that's my cleaning tip. Just whatever you do, have fun in it. You know, even if it's just vacuuming the floor, if you're just doing it to the beat of your favorite song, or, you know, I don't know. Just try to have fun, because if it's not fun, you won't do it. You won't do it right. That's my way of thinking about it. If I can't make it fun, I don't do it, and that's why my house looks this way. Okay, everybody, I'm going to let you go. That has been my 2020 Spring Fling challenge questions, I guess. And I'm not going to tag anybody in particular, but if you do see this and you haven't answered those questions, I would hope that you would do that. That would be really fun. And I will put the questions in the description box below so that you can just print them out, because I haven't been able to find anybody who's actually written the questions down. So I'll do it for you. Okay, since I have nothing better to do, because I don't want to clean my house. You all have a great one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.